Hi everyone, Nick Take Arts here, and today I'm using a sweet ass grayscale to my video. Just thought I'd try out this new webcam program. But today's topic, we're going to be talking about phone calls. And, a lot of people ask me what my take is on phone calls. Should I be prospecting? Should I be answering calls from my teammates? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing. Here's the basis of where this is coming from. A lot of people are mixing up cold calling with answering calls from your team, and they're really not to be confused. I get a ton of people who have complained to me that their sponsors are not calling them back, that they can't get a hold of their sponsor, and they don't know what to do. So you're never really going to run into that problem with our team because we get you plugged in with our team, and we're on. You've got your team support site, so you're never really away from your sponsors. But in one of David Woods' Inner Circle calls, he actually talks about the reasoning why your sponsors aren't calling you back, and that it essentially boils down to you need to actually help yourself and not rely on other people, and that it's actually going to make you stronger if you rely on yourself and not just constantly asking every little thing about your sponsor. Now, as to taking phone calls, here's what I do. In the beginning of your business, if you're not making at least 5,000 a month, I want you to take calls and I want you to return calls. You know, I doubt you're going to be getting more than a few calls a day, if that, when you're first starting out. There's really no reason why you can't answer the phone and just answer a quick question. Now, this is not listen to me. I am not saying open the phone book, pick out a name, and call. That's not. It's not saying you need to cold call. What I'm saying you need to do is answer calls from your teammates. Now, the problem is when you have a ton of teammates and you're making a ton of money, that you're getting calls so often that it really just cuts into your life and becomes a problem. That is where this term, the slavery model, comes in, where you're tied to your phone, tied to your text message, and you're answering emails all day and you're not really doing your business. The 8 core commitments of Empower Network, one of them is get 2 sales a day, and you need to focus on that. You can't be focusing on the little stuff such as answering how do I insert a picture into my blog post. But now when the time comes when you're making a lot of money, what's the best thing to do, instead of taking individual phone calls, is just let it go to voicemail and then send out a team email saying, hey, listen, I got a lot of questions about this. I'm going to make a quick video about it. I'm going to do a quick Google Hangout or a webinar. That way you can reach the large team in the same amount of time and same amount of effort as to picking up all these calls. You're not going to be tied to the phone. Now, I personally save a lot of time each week by creating videos that answer questions that I get commonly. But I do still pick up the phone. I do like to be accessible, but not if it's honestly, if I'm out on a town, I'm out having life, I'm out having dinner, I'm not going to pick up the phone call. Now, if I'm during work hours, sure. You have a quick question, let's get that answer, get you back on the road to marketing and getting some money. They call it network marketing. A lot of people teach the networking as, oh, I got to call all the time, but they don't teach the marketing. That's where my team comes in. We teach the marketing portion of it. Now, once you realize the power of being able to do a webinar, do a Google Hangout, and you're going to look so much more attractive to your prospect, and your teammates they're going to respect you more because now you're coming from a place of authority instead of just answering a phone call all day, and maybe you have the answer and maybe you don't. That's the problem with picking up the phone, is sometimes you don't know all the answers, and that's okay. I don't want you to focus on learning all the answers and having all the right questions, or switch that around, whatever. And the truth is, your prospects and your teammates do not want to be on the phone either. So no one really wants to be on the phone. But the quick tip for when you first get started is people take this step way too far, and they just completely don't answer the phone at all. They don't do anything with the phone. Oh, I don't want to be on the phone, and they take it a little too extreme. What I want you to do is pick up the phone, take some calls, return it when it's a good time. You don't have to feel like it's the most important thing in the world, but it is important to get back to your teammates. And I mean, hell, even if a prospect is calling you don't recognize the number, and all they need is one question answered and they're ready to join, go ahead and answer that one question. Go ahead and take that phone call and get that sale. That's the most important thing. All right, let's go down my notes here. Also, when you get a new teammate, you should personally call them and welcome them to the team. If you're getting your 2 sales a day, that's 2 calls a day. That's not too bad. You can do 2 calls a day. Call them, give them a 20 seconds. Hey, welcome to the team. I want to make sure you got the welcome email. Make sure you plug into our team training. Make sure you're on the team webinar. Make sure you're on the email list because I want you to be successful. Quick question like that, quick phone call like that, and they're golden. That's all a lot of people need is want to feel welcome. I remember when I first got signed up and my sponsor, I signed up for this $15 program and he actually gave me a call and I was like, who the hell is this calling me? And so I let it go to voicemail and it was actually my sponsor giving me a call and welcoming me. I mean, it took him 20 seconds. I was like, sweet, this is the badass thing in the world. He actually called me back. How cool is that? And so I gave him a call back. He introduced myself and that's the start of my online. So I was really happy. It was so cool that my sponsor called me when I joined his $15 program. And so that's why I like to call my new people and welcome them to the team because it makes, hell, it might just make their day or it might make my day. I don't know. I love meeting new people. I love meeting my teammates because that's what I'm here to help my teammates. I love meeting new people. So the fun anyway, to sum it all up, we've been going on for about 6 minutes here. Thanks. Tell me what you think about this grayscale tint to the webcam. I think it's actually kind of cool. My webcam's been kind of funky. It always makes me look blue, so I'm trying new things to fix it. I don't really want to buy another $100 webcam, but hell, I may just have to. All right, here's to sum it up. I do not recommend cold calling. I do not recommend cold prospecting or anything that's intrusive. I don't recommend you opening the phone book and dialing people. I don't want to do any of that. What I do want you to do is to call your teammates, call your new members, and to pick up the phone occasionally, even if it's just returning a call. Hell, I like to text. I can answer a question via text so much quicker than I can in a call. Whatever you gotta do, until you're making at least $5,000 a month, do what you have to do. Don't worry about anything else. Bottom line is, join Team Prosperity. Click the link below. Get all in. And when you join, I'll give you a call. All right, have a great day, everyone. Bye.